Rajput, and I had completed my 12th class and now pursuing BSc second year. What's your name?
My name is Aditya Parikh. I live in Indore at Nandanagar and I have done my 5th class and I am pursuing 5th class.
Okay, so Aradhya, tell me about the importance of goals.
Um, if goals are most important in our life, because if we don't have goals, so we are also not able to become anything, because firstly we think about goals, then we try to do uh, work at this goal.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Yes, I also think that goals are very important in everyone's life. If someone has his goal, uh, so that he can live his life in a perfect manner. If he doesn't have his goals, so his life isn't in a manner and don't have a particular route. So, what is your goal?
My short-term goal is I want to become a good English speaker, and my long-term goal is I want to become teacher.
Okay, so what do you understand about the short term and long term goal?
Short term is that we can achieve it in less time, but in long term we have to do more practice and more hard work.
Okay.
So, what is your short-term goal and long-term goal?
So my short-term goal is to cracking SSC exam and get a government job, and my long-term goal is to become a poet. So why do you choose to become a teacher only?
Because I think that I like to teach.
How would you come to know that you would like to teach only?
One day I was teaching to my brother, so um, I was teaching to my mother, so my mother said that you can become a teacher because you teach nice.
From that day, you decide to
Yes.
become a teacher. Okay, it's nice.
So, why you want to become a poet only?
Because I love poetry most, because poetry is something which is not the arrangements of words, but it is a package of emotions through which we can share our feelings, our thoughts. And a poet is the person who is very important in the culture, in every culture and in every language. You may know that every language like Indian, whether we talk about Indian language, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, or if we talk about the foreign languages like French, English, German. So in every language there are poetries and literature in it. So literature and poetry is very important, and the main part of poetry is the poet who is writing that. So I think that poetry is something which I like most, and I want to uh, purchase a pursue a career in poetry only. So what do you think that the person who doesn't who don't decide their goals are this is good or not for him?
It is not good, because if we don't select our goals, so we also don't know what we have to become in future and what we have to do. So that's why every person must have a goal.
So for achieving any goal, what we should have to do? What do you think about it?
I think that we should do practice, and we should take knowledge about that goal, what we have goal.
Okay, what I personally thought that firstly, goal in any goal, firstly, goal setting is more important. Means we have to set a goal which is different from others, and which is something which I like, which we like to do in our whole life. So in goal setting, firstly we have to set our goals, then we have to break that particular target into many small targets and tasks, so that one by one we can achieve it by the time bound manner, and this is how we can complete our goal in a particular time.
So what do you think your goal, in how much time you can achieve your goal? How much year?
So look, SSC, clearing SSC is my first aim, priority. So firstly, I can crack SSC in 1 or 2 years. Means I have to crack it in 2 years. And the next goal is being a poet. So it can achieve any time. So it doesn't have any time boundation. So do you know how to become a teacher if you want to become a teacher? The roadmap of it.
As much I know that my mother tell me that we have to do B.Ed and we have to do whole 12th class and we have to do B.Ed. Then we have to search teaching and before teaching, my mother told that we have to, for practicing how to be a teacher, we can also take tuitions at home hour.
Yeah. So what you like, the government teachers and or the private teachers or the institutes, teaching institutes?
Institute teacher.
Institute teacher. Okay. So do you think that teacher is the most important person in anyone's life? It can he can form his life from a worse condition to a better condition.
Yes, I think because if our teacher tell us everything and our teacher give us good teacher taught us good
Guidance.
manners and we have to do this in our future, that this. So teacher have very main role in our life. So what do you think that um, goals goals should be uh, completed in less month or less time, or it take too much time?
No, the timing doesn't depend. Means goal doesn't depend on time. Uh, it depend on the type of goal, which type of goal you had chosen in your life. So it may be done in short time or in long time. If your goal is to crack any exam, so it must be a time bound manner. And if you want to be a big businessman, a poet, a politician, so it always took much time for completing the goal. So timing is according to the goal.